Okay, this is, I'm going to say, my alternative to buying eggs. I have a pan with 3 cups of water in it. I'm putting a 4th one in. That 4th cup is called for on the back of this recipe. And let me get back here so we can see this. Oh, right there. Cornmeal mush. Yep. And it's on this package. Right? Everybody's seen that. Yeah. Okay. So it calls for 4 cups of water. 1, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go look. Okay. 1 teaspoon of salt. Yep. And then it calls for 1 cup of cornmeal. Right? Beautiful. I am going to make mush, but I'm going to put a spin on it that you may not have seen before. Okay? And what I do is I start pouring that in. Yep. So that a little bit goes in as it's coming up to a boil. Yep. I'm not trying to do anything stupid here. Just as the recipe calls, except the recipe virtually says bring the water to a boil first. Well, I don't do that. Okay. Once the water comes to a boil and you put that stuff in there, my God, it's like having a lava lamp. Doggone, the stuff will just spit and sputter, and you're going to see some of that. You will. There's no doubt about it. You will. Okay. But the next thing that you're going to see is, and there may be a cut and splice in the video here, and you're probably going to see that too. No problem. No problem. It is, I'm not hiding anything. I like cornmeal mush. I like it a lot. I like it, but it does make a mess. Okay, so my pressure cooker, we're going to put that on saute and start. And this is coming up to a boil now, so this is going to get thick quick. Okay, it's going to get thick quick. My lid's on, so it's making a lot of racket. There's the lid off. Saute is on. Yep. And we're going to make it hot. Now, what I'm about to show you is a double boiler method to make mush, cornmeal mush. Yeah. And that double boiler method makes it rich and creamy. Okay, I like rich and creamy. Okay, and what we're going to do is put the mush in there. Okay, now I'm going to move you over a little bit. Okay, and we're going to look at something else, and this is my Instapot pressure cooker. It's on saute, and we're starting to get that going. We're bubbling. The lava flow has started, so we're not going to be spending a lot of time doing a lot of this stuff. But here's what we're going to do in the Instapot, okay? And we're going to zoom out a little bit. Okay. I have the traditional trivet. The trivet that goes into the Instapot. Yeah, baby. Now that trivet is going to hold this. Yeah. Now, it's starting to get warm. I can see the steam coming out. And by now, my mush has started to thicken. Okay? Perfect. It is perfect. I know you can't see it, but it is starting to get thick and perfect. And I'm about to put that in that glass bowl. Yep. Everything's getting hot right about the same time. Everything's getting hot, right? I hope you can see that. It's getting in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a double boiler out of this. And I promise you, this will be some of the thickest, creamiest stuff you've ever tasted. My cooking skills after the Instapot need to be honed in a little bit, but they're not bad. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cover that because we don't want a lot of water or anything else going in. Okay, so we're going to close the Instapot. We're now going to shut it off, cancel. We're going to pressure cook on low for 10 minutes and we're going to start it. Okay, it's all hot. It's all hot. It's not going to take long to get going. Okay. We'll be back in a few after 10 minutes. Next step. Had the pressure cooker going for 10 minutes. Natural release. Didn't hurry it at all. Here it is. It is done. You can see that it's still steaming. Next, we're going to grease a pan for my mush. I'm gonna grease it. You're seeing that, yep. Well, we'll make sure there's plenty of grease in there, and you know why. Well, we're putting hot cornmeal mush, a water-based product, in something. It will shrink some, and it will release some. But sometimes it just makes a doggone mess. All right? Done. That was vegetable shortening. It is done. We're moving it out of the way. Okay? Now, you saw me put a plate in there. I don't know. Yes, you can see it. I just double checked it. Here we are. And we're going to get that plate out of there. The plate is going to have stuff on the back side. Yep. There it is. We are going to put that in the sink and we're just going to wash it off. We're not doing anything with that. Alright, now we need to fill this reservoir, and the first thing we're going to do that is we're going to get a spoon and start dipping it out of there. Why? This stuff is soupy, heavy, and hot. Okay? I'm gotta look. Yeah, you can see it. Alright. Soupy, heavy, and hot. But the best part is it's very, very creamy too. Okay. Now we're gonna go again. Get in there, yeah. Put that other. it takes. Yeah, there we are. There we are with that. We're gonna go around a spoon with a spatula. We're gonna level that out a bit. Level it out. Yeah. Doesn't that look good? If you are an eater of cornmeal mush, that looks pretty darn good, let me tell you. Yep, it does. Okay, put that over there. We're going to go after a little bit more in the bowl. Clean the bowl out. Yeah. Get it before it gets hard in there. Yep. Okay, now as I think I mentioned it early on, we're doing this because the price of eggs are so damn high. I'm tired of paying that price. So there we are. We're going to wrap it with some foil, or not foil, but plastic wrap. And we'll put it in the fridge and let her go for until tomorrow. Yep. Thanks for watching. Don't mind sharing the good stuff. See you later. Bye.